Good morning, everybody. It is time. That's right, time for your morning fishing report. Wow, is that bright? I know everything's better if the sun's in my face and you can see me and all that, but I can't see a thing. So we're gonna spin this around a little bit. I'm not sure where I'm going with it. I've enjoyed fishing off my jet ski. I really have in a lot of ways, but I can't see anything and I miss my tripod, but that's all right. We're gonna overcome, I think. So bear with me. All right, let's get to it. Beautiful warm morning this morning for July. It's almost the weekend. Sun's right back in my face. Oh well, whatever. Was in the high 60s air temp when I left the dock this morning. Water temp still in the mid 70s. What little bit of wind we had this morning, when I first got out here right at 5, it was out of the north, 2 to 3 miles an hour. And then it's kind of oscillated back to the west a little bit. Then it went to the east, and now it's almost glass. You can see out here in this area that it's pretty glassy. So I hadn't done squat out there where we got them. I mean, it was a crush fest yesterday. I mean, it really, Don and John had 10 between them. I had 3 or 4, not to mention all the ones that we all missed collectively. And it was a good jigging walleye morning yesterday. I don't care what time of the year it was. This morning, totally different. I got out here, met those guys. They had just set up on their first drift. It was about 5 after 5. And I just got a text message from Don, and he said that they ended up with 3 keepers between 2 guys, 1 throwback. I haven't heard from John yet, but when I left him, they had missed one, and I think they had one. And there was 4 or 5 other boats out there, so it got to be 7 o'clock, and I said, oh, this isn't happening for me. I'd caught 1 sunfish. That was it. So I said I started looking, and then I went to the North Shore, and I did jig still for a little while, and then I lost interest. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch it up. I'll go bass fishing. I tied on a swim bait and made a few casts on a rock pile, nothing. Then I switched over to a Ned rig and got to my 3rd spot, first flip in on the rock pile. As it was falling, it felt dunk, stuck them. Another largemouth. Again, same spot I was the other day. Almost the same size fish. This one looked like it was spawned out, still thin, but fun. Like I say, I don't fish for the green ones very often. I used to quite a bit. I don't very much anymore. My boat's just not set up to really, pick through stuff. So I don't fish the green ones much anymore. But they are fun. He dogged it. He didn't really do much. He didn't jump. Big old head on him, little belly. So that was my morning. When we were jigging, we were still in that I looked all over from 17 to 21 on that flat. And then I found some bass in shallow. I came across that rock pile where I caught the largemouth, and it's 3 to 5 feet deep, and I'm looking down in and you can see it. It's like an aquarium. And there's some sheep's head milling around. All of a sudden I see a pack. There's 4 or 5 smallies right together. And I'm watching them, and I pitch my Ned rig in, and as soon as it got a foot under the water, they boogied. So why don't fish bite? Or why do they bite one day and not the other? That's a great question. And none of us can really answer that. Actually, none of us can answer that. There is no scientific evidence that is hard and true and is the standard of thinking. Everything is theoretical, so whatever conditions changed overnight, could be barometer, could be cloud cover, could be moon phase. If you were on Facebook or Instagram this morning, you saw my picture of the moon going down and the sunrise coming up. That moon was full and huge, so maybe they fed all night and didn't need to feed first light. I don't know. There could be a myriad of things, but whatever it was, when you see something like that, normally I would think, especially when you have multiple smallmouth together, and I'm looking right at them now, yeah, that if I see them, they see me, but there was no interest whatsoever. They were 10, 15 feet away. I pitched over there. As soon as that Ned rig hit the water and got about a foot under the ground, under the water, they took off. So that means to me that they're just negative. They're not interested. And so if they're not interested, I tend to think everything else in this fishbowl is not interested either at the same time. Just like I would think if I was, if we were crushing them out there yesterday on the walleyes, I would have thought that you could have probably went anywhere and done anything in any spot and had at least the thought that you were going to have success, because in some ways I think all these fish are connected. The old days trolling up on Lake Ontario when I had my charter, and even now, but the old days you would hear nothing on the radio, and then all of a sudden that bite would turn on and I got one, we're doubled, we're this, we're that. And it could go for 15 or 20 miles. Like we'd be over on the east shore off the Salmon River, and you'd be talking to friends of yours or hear them on the radio over off Oswego. That's almost 20 miles. And those fish were connected in some way that the dinner bell rang for all of them in a specific area. So I think my theory is that holds true in this lake with these fish, maybe with all fish in every lake. It's theoretical. Please tell me your thoughts on this down below in the comments, because again, my theory is that when the bite turns on, even if it's different species, I think that everything in that area is turned on for whatever reason, whatever that trigger is that says to them it's time to feed. I believe they're all connected in some way. So that's my morning. I'm going to head out of here. I want everybody to have a great Thursday. Man, it's a beautiful day out. Absolutely spectacular. And the weekend's right around the corner, baby. Right around the corner. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for all your support. Please remember, the giveaway has one more week. A week from tomorrow is the last day. You have to go to YouTube. You have to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Until the 22nd, you have to like and comment on every video we put up to be entered in the giveaway. And man, I got fish jumping all over right here next to me. Oh, that's so cool. Look like bluegills. Sorry, squirrel moment. And on Facebook every day, I'm going to be posting a thumbnail with a hyperlink that takes you over to YouTube. We were getting thousands of views a day on Facebook. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. Everything on my Facebook account is different. I'm not sure how it's all I really don't know what's going on. It's been 3 days. I'm not able to upload the video like I was. We were getting thousands of views a day. So I moved it over to YouTube because that's my only choice. And our numbers are way down. We're down to like 500 views a day. So I really need everybody's support. Go over to YouTube, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. That way you don't have to worry. As soon as things posted, you get the ding and you don't have to go searching for it. And I appreciate everybody's support. So as always, have a great day. Have a great day. Do something good today for yourself, for somebody else. See what happens. Thanks for everything. And as always, please remember, keep your tip up, baby.